Hey, it's Heather, and I'm here on vacation in the North Fork of Long Island, which is wine country, so you know I'm happy. But what's really great about here, especially in late August, is the amazing fresh produce. Not only in their vineyards, there are farm stands everywhere. So I have my late August corn, look at that beautiful, my tomatoes, can't wait to get to that, tons of herbs, and of course, because we are surrounded by water, really fresh seafood. So today I'm going to make something simple because I want the food to shine. I'm going to do a warm lobster roll. Not the ones with mayonnaise, but a nice buttery herbed warm lobster roll. So, of course, we need our friend, the lobster. And this right here, it looks a little small, and indeed it is. It's a chick, which means it weighs about a pound to a pound and a quarter. And you may think it's a little skimpy if you go to a restaurant, but for a lobster roll, when you're going to add other things to it, kind of stretches. So let's get cooking. Okay, here's the thing. You gotta cook the lobster. And it's alive because that's where, you get the fresh shellfish alive. So you need a big pot, boiling, boiling, boiling salted water, and a lid. Got to have the lid. Okay. So I take my lobster. I said, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, lobster. And okay, in you go. In 10 minutes, we're going to have a cooked lobster. That's it. Okay, so our lobster is cooked and ready, and it's cool enough so that I can work with it. You take off these little things, you don't really need them anymore. And then you're just going to break off the claws first, and then grab the body and the tail and twist it apart, like so. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this part of it. If I was eating this in a restaurant, I would twist these off like this. So I got the meat's really good. And there's also more meat under here, but we're not dealing with that today. Let's get to the claw. Break off this knuckle part right here. A lot of good meat in there. And here's our claw. I'm going to crack it, hopefully without, there we go. Some strategic places. And gently pull off the shell. Here we have it. That is our lobster claw. And that will look really nice when presenting, so we like to keep that whole. Now we're going to get to this knuckle. Kind of tricky, but there's a lot of good meat in here, so, give it a nice good crack. And just pry it out. You can use your little fork if you have one. Nice piece. Now these shells are not that hard, partially because they're chicks. So they haven't had time to really get that hard shell, so they're a little easier to work with. Okay, now we have our tail. What I'm going to do, I don't have my trusted kitchen scissors, but I'm going to take these and just cut along the bottom, or you can use a knife. Just cut right down the middle. It's not that hard. And then we'll pop it out. I think this is the easiest way. For me it is. And then we're just going to, see? Then the shell comes right out, right off. And there you have it. The messy part is done. Okay, have to get the rolls ready. I use top sliced hot dog buns if I can find them. Put a little butter in a pan and just grill the sides off. Those are done. And then I'm just going to mix up the lobster meat with some herbs. Put a little butter in. And in goes my celery. You don't have to use celery. I like the bite that it gives. You can put lettuce on your roll if you want it that way, but I'm going with celery today. And now to this, I'm going to add my lobster meat. I'm not trying to cook it as much as heat it through, because this is what you could do this way in advance, use leftover lobster meat, whatever you like. Add that in. In fact, I'm going to turn off my heat. Now I have here a mixture of herbs. I have chives and parsley. Put that in. Give a nice little stir. And of course, one must use salt and pepper. Well, not too much, very flavorful already, and pepper. And then the last little detail is a healthy squeeze of lemon to give it a nice brightening acidity. And now we're ready to spoon it and serve it. And share it with wine at the table. Okay, this is it, my ode, my poem to regional cuisine, local Long Island, everything, the tomatoes, the lettuce, the herbs, the corn, the lobster, and most of all, the wine. I have here a Chardonnay from Osprey's Dominion. It is their reserve, barrel fermented. The Chardonnay works beautifully with the lobster, which I will now prove. I'll take a nice quick bite. Yes, yes. For wines, for recipes, for much, much more, don't forget my website, sogood.tv. Thanks.